So hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to learn about how to create an animation using HTML and CSS. So before starting the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Okay. Now let's move forward to, as you can see, I have write down here our link Reliance style sheet. Hyper reference link our style.css. This is my secondary file. Okay. My CSS file and this is our HTML file. So we are going to create a let's take this example. As you can see, this is my image here, city. Okay, we are also going to take this image in our animation. Okay, and our this one, our car. We are also going to take this car image and our also the road image. Where is, yeah, here. This is our road image, and we also give the background as a sky. Okay, so I also going to take this sky image. So we are going to take these all images combine and make a move animation here. Okay, so now let's move forward to our code. Okay, so let's first write down here div class. I give them name as a project. Okay, if you want to give another name you can do that. Now let's first write down here our margin and padding as a 0. Okay, so our padding is 0 and margin is 0. Sorry, yeah. Then save. Now let's write down our dot project, curly brackets open and close. Now let's give them height as a 100 vertical height, then width as a 100 percentage. Then let's write down our background image here, not color, image. I'm going to take this image here, our sky. Okay, background. So I write down here URL sky.jpg. Let's see our output. It's open in our HTML. Let's open it live server. So as you can see, this is our sky image here, 100% height here, vertical height. Okay. Now let's add some more here, background size as a cover. So I select as a background size as a cover, then save. Then it's going to change. As you can see, it's in now cover mode. Now let's move forward to our background position. If you want to set your image position, you can also do that. So I give them the center. Then we are going to give them the position as relative. We all these learn these attributes in our previous videos. Okay guys, if you don't know how to do it, then please watch our previous videos. Okay, we are going to take this all combines our HTML CSS all which we learn in one code. Okay, so for that you need to understand how it works, how relative and absolute position works. Okay, so watch our previous video. Now let's move forward to overflow acts as a hidden. Can save. So as you can see, this is how it look like, our background. Okay, now let's move forward to our new div class as a, I take this as a highway for our road, and save. Let's just copy this one, paste, dot curly brackets open and close, and then I'm going to write down our height and width. So I give them height as a 200 pixel, then save, width as a 500 percentage, whichever you want to write, then display as a clock. And let's give them the background image URL as a road.jpg, then save. Let's see how it looks like. So as you can see, road is here. Okay, now let's give them the position as a absolute, then save. So as you can see, my image is repeating. So that is how it works. So I'm going to give them the bottom as a 0. As you can see, if I write here 0, then it's not going to, it's going to here, okay? It's clear the bottom area. That's why I write down here bottom. As you can see, now our road is upside here now. Now let's move forward to our left or right position if you want. I give them left as a 0. Then as you can see, it's not moved, but its right is moved. So let's write down our right position now. Right as a 0, which I take. So as you can see, now if I do the width here as a 100%, then save. So as you can see, it's not moving right now. So that is how it works according to your width, whichever you want to take. Now let's give them the Z index. If you don't know how Z index works, then please watch our previous videos. Okay. Now let's move forward to our background repeat as a repeat X. That is how it works. Okay. Now let's move forward to our, as you can see, this is our road. If you want to move this road, for that we need to write down our animation and keyframes. So let's write down our keyframes. Firstly, @keyframes as our class name highway. We need to clear this dot. Now curly brackets open and close, 100%, curly brackets open and close. Now we are going to use here our transform as a translate X. Let's give them minus 200 pixel. Sorry. Then save. Let's give them the animation here so we can understand how it look like. Animation I give them here, the class name which I need to write, the highway. Then I write down here 5 second, linear, infinite, and save. So as you can see, my road is moving right now. But my road speed is, let's give them the more speed here, 2000. So as you can see, my road is moving. So let's give them more here as a 3400. As you can see, there's some mistakes here. So let's see how it look like. Yeah, here. Let's write down here repeat X, which we write here. Let's give them the width as a 500%. Then see, yeah, as you can see, it's continuously moving our width here. So that is how it works, guys. Okay. Now let's move forward to our city, which we need to add here. Let's add city here. So for that, we need to create here our city. So let's give them class name. I give them city, then save, then copy dot city curly brackets open and close. Now let's add our height and width. I give them as a 500 pixel, then width as a 500%. Then let's write down here background image URL as a city.png and save. So as you can see, my city is here. Now let's add our position absolute. If you want to write, I give them absolute. Now let's move forward to our POP image As you can see, I have write down here 200 pixel bottom. So here as you can see, my image is here. If I give them 150, then save. That is how our images look like. According to your need, you need to write down here. Okay, if I write down here top, then it's going to bottom. Then save. As you can see, for top, if I write here top, then I need to write down in minus, then it's going up. That is how it works. Let's write down 100. Still, let's give them 10. Still, let's give them 0. So that is how it look like. Let's write down in positive. So that is how you can do that. That's why I write here bottom, then save, and I give them 200 pixel, as you can see. So that is how you can do that. Set here according to your image, you need to write down here bottom and top. Okay. Now let's move forward to our left and right position. Let's write down here as a 0, right as a 0, display as a block. Then save. Let's write down here z index 1. Let's write down our background. Repeat as a repeat X. Now save. As you can see, this is how our images look like. If you want to move this city also, you can do that by our doing this. So let's write down our animation. Sorry. Let's just clear this one, write a new one. So my class name city, 20 seconds, linear, infinite. Then save. Now let's give them the keyframes. So let's just copy this one, paste, just change the name city. Now our translate X, let's change the speed as a, so as you can see, this is how it look like. If you want to give them, let's slow down the speed of the road. Let's more slow down. So this is how it look like. If you want to faster, then just whichever you write. This is how faster it look like. Now, now let's move forward to our car. We are going to add our car here. So for that, I'm going to write down here our division div class. I give them the name as a car, then close. In car, I created image here. So for that image, I need to write down here image src as a car dot png. Okay, I close it. Now, then save. Let's write down our car here in our style.css dot car image. I give them width as a 400 pixel. Let's give them the left position as a 50%, so it can be in center mode. Then let's write down the bottom as a 100 pixel. Then let's write down our transform, translate X as a minus 50 percentage. Position absolute head index as a, I write down here 2. So as you can see, my car is here. If I write down here 1, then still here, but if I write down 0, then it's going to still be here, but as you can see, it's not here. 0. If I write down -1, then it's not here. It's behind the background. Okay, that's why. That's why red index is important here. It's going to forward here. If you want to move your image to background, so you can also do that by z index 0. If you want to forward your image, for that you need to write down z index 1 or 2. Okay, so that is how it works. Now let's give them the animation. Okay, so for that I create one more. I give them width as 100% and animation I give them car 1 second, linear, infinite. Then save. So let's see how it look like. So let's just copy this one, cut this and paste it here, then save. Let's just clear this one as a 100 pixel. Let's just clear this one and save. So as you can see, my car is also moving. Let's add our keyframes here for that. So I write down here keyframes. I give them the name car or class name, curly brackets open and close. Let's give them 100%. Transform as a translate y direction -2 pixel. Now I'm going to write down our 50 percentage. Transform translate y direction as a 1 pixel. And here when we goes to 0 percentage, so let's write down curly brackets open and close, transform translate y as a -2 pixel and save. So as you can see, my car is moving right now. If I do that, here as you can see, if I do here for 30% left, so my car is here. So according to your need, you can adjust that. Okay, let's add our wheel here. Okay, so for that, let's write down here our in HTML file our division wheel. So I'm going to add our division class our wheel. I give them the name, then close. In wheel section, I created image src wheel.png. Then I give them the class name as a front wheel. Okay, and let's just copy this one, paste. Let's change the name as a back wheel. Then save. Now let's move forward to our, as you can see in our style.css, I'm going to write down here our dot wheel, curly brackets opening close. Then left as a 50 percentage. Let's give them the bottom 160 pixel. Let's give them the transform as a translate x direction. Okay, as I write down here as a -40 percentage. Then save. Now let's add our position as a absolute. And let's write down here our z index as a 2. So as you can see, my image is here. So let's give them the size to image. So for that I'm going to write down here our wheel image which we take in HTML5. So for that let's write down here width as a 60 pixel, height as a 60 pixel. Then let's give them the animation in the end. Let's see how it look like. So as you can see my wheel is here. So for a front wheel curly brackets open and close dot back wheel curly brackets open and close. So I give them the position as a left -147 pixel or whichever you want to write. So as you can see, let's give them the position as a absolute. Then save. So as you can see how it changes right now. Now let's give them the left position as a, let's give them plus sign because our front wheel is forward right now. That's why I give them the position as a plus. Let's give them the position as a absolute. Then save. So as you can see, my according to your need, you need to adjust here. So let's just give them our translate is 40% width. Let's change our car position here, which we take here. Let's give them the position as a 50%, then save. So that is how it looks like. Let's see how it works. Let's adjust our, let's give them the animation over firstly, then we will adjust it in here infinite. Then save. Let's add our keyframes. At the rate keyframes will curly brackets open and close 100% transform. I give them the rotate here as a 360 degree. Then close. So as you can see, my wheel is moving right now. So let's just adjust our, so I give them, sorry, let's give them 20%. Let's give them 25. Let's give them 28% left position. Still, let's give them 30. Let's give them 35. Let's give them 40. It's going to adjust in 38%, I think. Still not. Then let's write down 36. Let's see in 35. That is how it looks. Okay. Now, if you want to add your wheel, you can also do that by here. If I write down here as a 100 and save, so as you can see my front wheel. If I write down here 10, then my front wheel, as you can see, is here. So let's write down here our 50 pixel. So as you can see, move forward. Let's see in 70. As you can see, it's just some remaining here space. So let's remove it. Let's space as a 80 pixel. Still minor. So let's add our 78. Yeah, it's clear right now. Let's give them the 77. Then it's going to perfect our font wheel. Yeah, our font wheel is perfect. Let's adjust our path wheel. So I write down here 150 pixel. Yes, let's write down our 160. Then save. Still, so let's write down here 170 pixel. So as you can see, it's perfect right now. This is our car is moving right now, and our road, our background, and also our sky. So as you can see, there's a jumping here. Our car is, as you can see, when we zoom it, then it's going to be like this. So that's how it works. Now, as you can see, our car is jumping because of this one. If I write down here as a 20 pixel, then as you can see, let's give them the 10 pixel. It's going to 100% to 50 and then 0. 0 is a minus 2. So I give them here minus 20. So that is how it works. If I give them 2 and here as a 100, then it's like this. This is according to your need for animation you want to write. Okay, then as you can see, this is how it looks like. That's why I write down here minus 2. Let's see in position. Let's give them here as a 4. So as you can see, that is how is our car animation works here, guys. If you have any query, write down in the comment section. And also don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye.